Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I am your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, woo, woo, as well as your presidential candidate. You all know I'm an evangelist, I'm a personality, I'm a speaker, I'm a comedian. I have this wonderful personality. So I watched the 67th Emmy Awards. So I'm just giving my little report and my little thoughts on that. Because I noticed that politics played a part, which politics is part of everything. Again, like I tell you all, politics basically is defined as who gets what, when, where, and how. So every job, everything has politics involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the little group is making decisions on who's going to get what, when, and how they're going to do it. Somebody's campaigning within the little group to get this and that. Somebody's lobbying within the little group to help get this person this or that. You know, so it's all politics. So anyway, the 67th Emmy Awards. You know, first of all, I have to start out by saying, oh my gosh, when Viola Davis, oh my gosh, Viola. When Viola Davis won, was it the lead actress, the drama series lead actress? Oh my gosh, Viola. It's just awesome. I mean, it's like I just wanted to cry with her. I just felt her, you know, because Viola has been very outspoken with the challenges of being an African American in Hollywood, on the type of parts we get, on how we're seen. So I loved her speech where she talked about and helped to again define what beauty is. You know, what beauty is. And that all of us are beautiful. We don't have to wear our hair a certain way to be beautiful. We don't have to be a certain shade or color to be beautiful. You know, I mean, I just liked, I mean, just everything, you know, on, you know, what she was saying. It was just, and you felt it because Viola has been there and been through the struggle and has been trained and had all this knowledge and talent, but at times were not given the opportunity based on her race, based on her color, based on how she looked. It just, that was not right. Because Viola Davis is a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman. All of us are beautiful. You know, so awesome. You know, I have to just, I mean, kudos. I mean, I was rooting for all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, whether it was Viola or whether it was Taraji P. Henson, I was for him. You know, I was like, you know, because I could have felt Taraji too, you know, on the struggle and things she's going through. Taraji has played a lot of parts, done a lot of things, and I'm so happy that she's finally, you know, getting, you know, all her praise and everything, Lord God, that she's due, you know, because again, Taraji has played many parts, has done many things, you know, has been overlooked, you know, and so just kudos to her. And I get it, girl, Taraji, like, yes, I see y'all all trying to ride me in my little coattail now, you know, because I know how it was, Taraji, back then, that, you know, you sitting there, you know, you trying to get parts, people looking at you crazy, but see, now, Taraji, they all after you, right, girl? They all after you, you know, and, so like I said, you know, Viola just so put it, you know, because same thing for Viola, you know, been looked over, been, you know, really? You know, and thank you to Shonda Grimes. I mean, thank you. Thank you on the parts on how she put it. And she said, no, I'm going to define beauty. Viola Davis is beautiful. She is also a symbol of beauty in the many women like her. So I love it. I mean, I just love it. And, you know, I continue to tell them, too, at the end of the day, too, I truly believe, you know, as we look at our beautiful First Lady, Michelle Obama. Our beautiful First Lady, Michelle Obama. And I think also in the midst of people looking at that they are starting to see, too, because it's always been there, that we're all beautiful. No matter what shade, color, race, we're all beautiful. All of us are beautiful. And you know, so it's awesome, and we're beautiful in our natural hair, we're beautiful in our colored hair, we're beautiful in our relaxed hair, we're beautiful in our weave, whichever one you choose to rock and wear, we're beautiful. We're beautiful, you know. And so I really feel like by having a first lady, Michelle Obama, and the beauty that she shows has also brought out that people have begun to also make sure that they uplift and give opportunities to all shades of African American women, just African American women as a whole, because a lot of times we are overlooked. We're overlooked, you know. So thank you, Emmys, for not overlooking us. You know, appreciate that a lot. Appreciate that a lot. Let's see. It was just a lot of pluses. Allison Janney from Mom. I was happy to see how she got, supporting comedy series supporting actress. I watch Mom at times when I get a chance. So kudos to Chuck Lorre too, you know. Because, you know, they tend to mention God and how, the part that Allison Janney plays, she talks to God a lot, you know. They look towards the spiritual, for guidance. I like that. And I like that Chuck Lorre was not afraid to put that in there because it's real. You know, and so I like that. It doesn't make fun of God, but it keeps it real in the right perspective. I'm a Christian. Y'all know that. You know, and I'm like, rep Jesus. Don't be afraid to rep Jesus. Don't be afraid to rep God. Don't be afraid to show TV shows and movies that's talking about we seeking God for guidance. Because that stuff is real. Something happens, who we seeking as a country? God. So let's keep that real. You know, be making fun of God or scared to put in your movies or your shows of someone seeking God, you know, as guidance, you know. So kudos for that, and I'm glad to see that Allison Janney, you know, won that, you know. I mean, I'm happy for everyone. It's just certain things that stood out, and I can't talk about everybody in this. I only got so much time. But other thing I wanted to talk about is Amy Schumer. Oh my gosh, that was such a revelation and a testimony as Amy discussed and talked about how before she did the Inside Amy Schumer show, she was about to do a sex talk show, you know, and probably somebody then tricked her into thinking, oh, well, here's a good part, you know, you're a good girl, go ahead, play this part, you know. But then she said someone else came and said, no, you go after your goals, you go after your dream, you do the type of show you want to, you know. And thank God that Amy did end up doing the type of show that she wanted to, because then she won, you know, for that show. Let's go back to Amy. What did you win? What did you win? What did you win? I wrote a lot of stuff down. Oh, here we go. Variety sketch series. Okay, Inside Amy Schumer. The show won. You know, so awesome. Kudos. You know, because Amy is a beautiful lady, you know, and unfortunately in Hollywood, no matter what our race, our color, you know, women a lot of times, they use us as objects, exploit us, versus, you know, looking at us as power movers and decision makers and leaders and executive producers and directors. And we are all of that, okay, and more. And so kudos for her, for Amy, not shortchanging herself, you know, going after the gusto. And so I hope that encourages a lot of other women. I Facebook that. I can go to my Facebook. My Facebook is facebook.com. And it is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. But, you know, so kudos. And so that encourages you, know, all of us beautiful women, we don't have to settle for less. We don't, you know, they always trying to throw us to something got to do with sex, you know, and that's why I said we have to pray, you know, that porn industry, that whole soft porn thing, they always trying to get us to do something that relates sexual. Like, that's the only way us women can be involved if sex got something to do with it. No, we can do other things too. Anyway, let's see. So just a lot of things, you know. Oh, Uzo Aduba won the drama series supporting actress. You go, girl. You go, girl. Now, you know, I've said first when I seen the orange is the new black, it's like they always trying to put us African Americans in some type of prison scene. You know, but Uzo has played that part, and she has played it good, and you just got to do what you got to do. You know, sometimes you got to just take opportunities, you know, and be happy to take them, you know. So Uzo have taken this opportunity and has turned it about and won all kind of Emmys and just women stuff. Well, you go, girl. You go, you do your thing. You go, girl. And then she's got more all kind of other, you know, types of parts, you know, so that's a blessing, you know. And I noticed, you know, I guess from this show and other things, they just, a lot of shows have added prison scenes now and jail scenes, which again, you know, I'm not going to totally criticize because that's real life. That's real life. A lot of us got family and loved ones that are in jail, you know, and we experiencing that, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it needs to be pulled back and exposed on some of the different challenges, you know, that go on in the jail. It's a whole nother world. It's a very expensive world, too. If you have any loved ones that's in jail, that's a very expensive world. It costs more to live in jail than it does out here. So don't let them trick you and get to telling you your tax money going to the jails. No, it's not. It may be going to build the building, but it's not going to the inmates, which actually we need to ask for probably more to go to the inmates. You know, since a lot of them are probably in there and they're not guilty anyway. So don't get me wrong, right? We need some type of system, you know, to help rehabilitate people. But I'm like the Black Lives Matter movement. Who says that it has to be jail? You know, at least how it's set up now, you know. Taking people away from their families, taking them out of society, then taking them a hard time to get back used to society, which then sometimes send them right back to jail, you know. So we got to come up with something else, most definitely. But kudos to Uzo. And then I like how she thanked her sister and her sister right there with her. You know, you all just go. There's some other, Veep. You know, I liked how, let me see now, Veep won the comedy series winner, the whole show, Veep. I like that. And the guy that talked about, you know, that anybody can be at the top position, no matter their background or race. Thank you. I enjoyed that. Thank you. Because I'm running for United States President, United States of America President. I, Michelle Hope Walker. Google me. Google 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker. You see all my videos. Follow me on YouTube. You can go to YouTube.com. Put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. You can follow me on Twitter, which is Hope_Speaks. But and that's what I believe, you know, and it's amazing on how I get discriminated against just from running. You know, it's like they look at me like, oh, you black, you're not supposed to run. Oh, you don't have all this money. I guess I think I should have, you're not supposed to run. Or you're not from the right background, you're not supposed to run. And I'm like, you know, the devil is a lie. No, I know that I can run this country and make a difference for the better and get us all working together. No homeless people, nobody starving. We got too much money in America. You know, I'm like the Pope on this. Is the Pope is coming to visit, I'm with him on this. You know, if America got too much money, but it's the way we allocating our money. And so, you know, we got to reallocate our money the right way. So there are no homeless people. So there are no starving people, you know. So our justice system is actually justice, you know, and not hurting people. Tracy Morgan, it was kudos to see Tracy Morgan out there and even cracking him some jokes, you know, and talking about his struggle over the past months. I mean, it was just so many highlighting moments. But I just want to say thank you, Emmys, for being fair, you know, and balancing that thing. I like the commercials. I like the commercial with Kerry Washington, Mary J. Blige, and Taraji P. Henson, like that. They were listening to P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Puffy, I don't know what Sean you going by now, but all those names. And some other, you know, people, they were listening to like a music. It was My Boyfriend mixtape or something like that. But, then Common, I heard Common's voice, you know, on a commercial. And on some commercials, I want to say, I thought I heard Nicki Minaj music and Rihanna. So anyway, again, thank you, Emmys, for balancing it out. I don't know if I like that little crack about Blackish, talking about they got there at 4-ish. I don't know if he was trying to say they was late or what. I don't know what his whole point about that was. But anyway, kudos, Blackish. you know, and just everybody, you know, just awesome to all the winners. So I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, and you all know, I'm a speaker, I'm an evangelist, I'm a personality, and I'm all out there. You know, I'm like, I got to be me as I'm running, you know, for president. I'm not going to give you no fake person and then all of a sudden pop up and be who I really know. This is me. So God is good. Keep God alive. Keep doing what God called and told you to do. Thank you, 67th Emmys. Great show. Kudos again to Viola Davis for representing us all. And kudos to everyone that won. So be blessed.